everything we study is like a spider web. Each idea and each thing we extract from the different fields, seemingly different fields that we study, they all overlap in the center nucleus. That's why I love Venn diagrams, because we see where things intersect. And we as people were Venn diagrams. That's how we could relate to each other. Because we fingerprints, we totally unique, but we also overlap in some places. That's what connects us. As far as electromagnetism, we all got everything on this earth, everything in this universe has an electromagnetic field. And we electric beings. You know what I'm saying? We made of water, we made of electricity, we made of spirit. And moving water actually creates negative ions, which are healing. And when you tuned into a certain vibration, you become magnetic to other things which are tuned into that frequency, to that resonance. And love is one of the greatest magnetic forces. Everybody want to label themselves a certain denomination. I'm white, I'm Italian, I'm Muslim, I'm American. They put all these binding boxes on them, which alienate ourselves from other groups. That's why, Lord willing, we're bringing the realization that we all tribe, we all neighborhood. Like if you see in a city, people become defendant of their blocks. They identify with the block, and then it starts gang warfare. But shit ain't shit but a name. You know what I'm saying? It's the same streets. It's the same concrete. So we gotta see that we all from the same block. We all from the same neighborhood. And because I told my friend I wanted to be a politician, he said, okay, what policies you want to put in place? And I'm saying it's, before the policies come, it's gotta be a paradigm shift in our view of how we interact with each other. And once our paradigm is shifted in the correct direction, the policies that feed that direction are born effortlessly. You know what I'm saying? But you can't enforce policy on a paradigm that's not accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? Because all politicians, they want to make new laws, but who's switching the paradigm though? If the paradigm's still the same, the law ain't shit, but unless you get caught. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares unless the police catch you. But if the paradigm shifts, then we all love, then we all neighborhood. See, we can only heal ourselves as far as our community heals. And our community heals only as far as we heal ourselves. And the first community that we have to deal with is the community inside of our mind. The community of our thoughts. All of our different thoughts need to be able to coexist under one society. Until we have that figured out, we can't coexist in the outer world. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have the responsibility to raise our own vibrations, because it affects the I, the us, the we. They say it's not my problem. He's an alcoholic on the street. You're not right. It's not your problem. It's our problem. Because we all family. We're machines. You know what I'm saying? We're all gears in the same machine. We have to work together. We have to coexist. And if you look at the concept of neighbor, right? It's like, you ain't gotta be my friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to invite you to my birthday party. But if you come knocking at my door and you need a favor, you need a stick of butter, I'm neighborly obligated to give you a stick of butter or a cup of milk or a little pinch of salt. You know what I'm saying? We have this neighborly obligation to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean we have to be friends. It doesn't mean we have to agree, but we're still neighbors. We have this obligation to each other. And we need people to realize this. Even advice, a piece of advice is neighborly obligation. because like we're talking about the I, the us, the collective. You know, if your neighbor is not advised, how is your community gonna operate smoothly? We can't be selfish with our wisdom. We need to spread the knowledge because, they operate in the same realm as we do. They need to be just as advised as we are. So if we have beneficial advice, we are neighborly obligated to pass that advice on. We can't just, I say dirty water, get it clean. If you got a fresh glass of clean water, you see somebody drinking dirty water, you have to offer them a sip. You can't make them drink it, but you got to offer them the clean water. You have to. And we got to take the stigma away from giving advice, because when you give advice, people think that you're trying to be an asshole, but we really doing it out of love for you. If we didn't give a fuck about you, we just let you keep, fucking off and doing the wrong thing, but it's only because we care that we're advising you. But it's also, we need to give advice with the right energy, you know what I'm saying? With like a sibling to sibling advice. We got to come at it like that. We gotta have people receptive to advice and people brave enough to give advice, even if it looks like you're gonna be an asshole. Fuck it, I'm gonna be the asshole because we need this advice. We need it. I already know the advice. You need it because we need it. And last thing I'll say for now, to do with the science. You know what I'm saying? We're not professional scientists. Half of the shit, 90% of the science I look at, I don't understand at all. So we need to be friends and neighbors with the scientists, because a lot of the scientists, they working for the wrong people, the people with no direction. We need to get in touch with the scientists who know how it works and give them the direction that benefits us, not the direction that benefits the Bill Gates pockets. You know what I'm saying? We need the direction that benefits us. So I feel like that's our duty, and Lord willing, that's what we're doing is giving the direction. We got to put the direction out.